Both protests and solidarity mark the one-year anniversary of the Russian invasion into Ukraine. In Berlin, some 10,000 marched and chanted to show support for Ukrainians. In Belgium, dozens of people unfurled a massive Ukrainian flag outside of Parliament there in Brussels. And here in the United States, the Empire State Building lit in the national Ukrainian colors of blue and yellow.
The United States also announced additional measures to help Ukraine at a ceremony in Kyiv. Ukraine's president promised to continue to push for victory as the war enters a second year.
CBS 2's Willie James Inman has more from Washington, D.C.
Jim and Marie, the U.S. and its allies are committing more support for Ukraine at the one-year mark since Russia invaded that war-torn country. And today, the White House announcing a multi-billion-dollar aid package to help Ukraine defend itself.
One man, Vladimir Putin, started this war. One man can end it.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken told the UN Security Council the U.S. remains steadfast in its support for Ukraine.
If Russia stops fighting and leaves Ukraine, the war ends. If Ukraine stops fighting, Ukraine ends.
The Pentagon announced a new $2 billion security assistance package, including more ammunition and small high-tech drones. The latest package brings the total U.S. commitment to more than $32 billion since Russia invaded Ukraine a year ago. Meanwhile, Poland delivered the first German Leopard tanks to Ukraine and says it plans to send more soon. The White House announced a coordinated effort with G7 partners that includes new sanctions targeting key sectors of the Russian economy and more than 200 people and organizations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky marked the first year of the war, saying his country could defeat Russia if allies remain united and keep providing arms. On Friday, China unveiled a 12-point plan calling for Russia-Ukraine peace talks and ending sanctions against the Kremlin. Zelensky says he's planning to meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. While today's announcement did include those arms that Ukraine could use to defend itself, it did not include those fighter jets that President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has directly asked President Biden for. Jim and Marie.
Well, James, thank you.